Okay. All right, friends, this is what we got. Good morning, good morning. We're starting off with good mornings. So we're gonna do 3 rounds. We're gonna go 10 good mornings. So push those hips back, find a nice stretch, and we're going 10 good mornings. And we're gonna take our band. We're gonna step on our band. Shoulders are gonna come back. We're gonna be in a bent over position, and we're gonna row for 10. And then we're gonna come to the floor. And we're gonna do 10 by 10 dead bugs. So set yourself up. This is what is gonna take you the longest because I really want you to focus on engaging your core, shoulders are back, and having that really awesome dead bug position. And you're gonna do 10 by 10. So 10 good mornings, 10 rows, and 10 by 10 dead bugs 3 times. Happy Friday! If you guys are like me, I was like, man, I didn't like it out of bed this morning. My dogs were all like, belly rub time. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, nope, gotta go. They're all upstairs, snuggling in bed. It's always the hardest. Sarah, you'll still remember this. Always still hard even when I had to come and leave the house. It's hard to leave my doggies. Even harder now. We got 10 rows. And Amy, you can always use bands if you have your bands up. Same thing. And 10 by 10 dead bugs. Excuse me. Core should be getting nice and warm now. Okay, it looks like Tara's almost finished up. All right, friends, this is what we're doing. We got two things and a finisher to do today. And we got a couple new exercises that we haven't done. So we had a new exercise in each little circuit today. So we're gonna do a 12-minute, this is a slower AMRAP, so if you wanna go heavier, you can. If you wanna go lighter, that's fine. We're always focusing on form, right? So we're gonna do 6 by 6 lateral lunges. So stepping to the side, ooh, see how I didn't have my feet grounded in? Pushing my hip towards the back of the room. So if I'm coming sideways this way, you'll see my hip pushes back versus my knee pushing forward, okay? So I want to make sure I push into that hip. So we're gonna do a 6 by 6. You can alternate, or you can do 6 on one side and then 6 on the other, depending on your space, okay? Then we got, so it's 6, 8, 10 is how you're gonna worry about exercises. Second exercise, tricep extensions. So the thing about squeezing my butt and bringing this up, I'm gonna show you from here because it's easier to show you. So squeezing my butt, bring it all the way up. You have 8 of these. Now, if you need to do kickbacks, you can instead. That's 8, that's fine. Just think about making sure your core is super engaged and your butt squeezed when you bring that overhead, okay? Last thing we got. Ooh. Basically, because I know some of you guys are strong enough to do V-ups, but you can do this in a V-up or a tuck-up. It can be anything. I just grabbed something that I can hold on to, okay? So these are V-up pass-throughs or tuck-up pass-throughs. So if I'm in a hollow position, right, I'm going to come up, pass it through. Come up, pass it through. Now, if I need to bend my knees, I can just bend my knees. Or I can keep my legs straight. So what you're doing is passing it, basically doing a tuck up, but passing whatever you got through. So you could even take a light dumbbell, and I mean light, because this is a 5, and make it so you can pass it under. But even a 5-pound dumbbell is going to be heavy. So this weighs nothing. You can grab anything that you have in your house, okay? Anything. You could even grab your band if you needed and just toss it under. I don't want it anything super heavy because that's going to compromise your form when you come up to that tuck up. If you need to do nothing and just simply be here and then here, you can do that as well. So 6 lateral lunges per side, 8 tricep extensions, and then 10 V-ups or tuck up with a pass through. Does that make sense to everybody? New exercise, it's okay. It's exciting when we do new exercises. Or just expand on one that we already know. Okay, and you can pass anything, doesn't have to be crazy. Any type of band either too, you can either grab like a booty band, just something to have to pass from one hand to the other. Whew, okay, 12 minutes. Don't worry about speed on this. If you can go heavier on your lateral lunge, go heavier on your lateral lunge. We got 12 minutes to work. All right, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 12 minutes to work. 6 by 6 lateral lunges. 8 tricep extensions. And 10 pass-throughs. Because of my space, I have to do 6 on one side, then 6 on the other. Make sure you don't step too wide, but stepping wide enough that you can feel that in the inner thighs. Now, passers, you just alternate the hands. So you pass it through, and then you alternate which hand is passing which side. There you go, Katie. So you think about getting in a hollow position first, just like this. And then you bring it up, pass it through. Switch hands. Count 10 passes. Whew. That's no joke. So when you bring your chest up, you want to think when you are passing it through and your legs are in the air, you want to almost think like you are in a Russian twist with your legs up. If you think about it that way, keep your back engaged, your core engaged. Then you're back to the top again. Six, 8, 10 is your reps. And we're 3 minutes in. There's no need to rush lateral lunges. Nice, Katie. Keep it up, Tara. So you find that hollow position, head and neck are up. You can bend your legs or keep them straight. And you may notice that you have some really good reps with those passing something under. And you have some reps that are a little like, whew, I could have done that one better, and that's okay. It's new to us. Even though that we have done tuck-ups a million times before, when you have to add something about passing it underneath, it really forces you to focus on your core and keep your core engaged. Whoo, we're coming up on 5 minutes. Nice job, guys. Go, Sarah, keep your chest up. There you go. Nice, Amy. Sarah, you're like me. I like to have my dumbbell behind my head and lateral lunges. Otherwise, sometimes I feel like my chest comes too far forward. And if I keep it behind my neck, it just makes it easier to move. Nice job, guys. We're halfway right there. Remember sliders? Oh, those of you that have been in my class, I'm not sure if everybody has a space they can actually slide with. You can do these with paper plates. I might have to email you guys and find out what we have for space for something like that. Uh-oh, I think my slider's moving here. Tara, do you remember these bad boys, Tara? Thought you saw us all night long.
I like those.
It's been a while since we've done something like that. I might have to email and see who has sliders and who doesn't. I've stayed away from the sliders for a while because not everybody had them. And not everybody had a space they could do it. Nice job, guys. Coming up on 8 minutes. Just keep a pace, keep moving. Nice, Andy. Nice, Sarah. Nice, Katie. Nice, Tara. Coming up on 9 minutes. 3 minutes left in this circuit. Whew. Nice, guys. Push back into that hip, keep your chest up. You guys have to wish me luck tonight. My parents are coming into town. We're going to basically one of those escape rooms and doing like my mom, my dad, Trent, and my kids. I don't know, some train robbery thing, solve who murdered who. I will not. My mom will, like, Aiden will solve this in like 5 minutes. And I'll be like, just save me. I've never done one of those before, but I've heard good things. Ooh, 1 minute. 1 minute right there. Woo. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Grab water. Rest and grab water. I'm going to set this next timer up, and then I'm going to demo. Let's see here. Okay. You should be nice and warm from that. Those VOs, just bringing something underneath is a lot of work. Okay, friends, you need a wall to start off with. No, yes, you do. So, it's been a hot minute since we've done wall sits. Andy, I want you to get as low as you can, or you can always go into a hollow hold, but I'm gonna find my wall. I'm gonna press my back up against this wall. I'm gonna keep my back up against this wall. What I want to try not to do is try not to put your hands underneath. You can have them here, you can move them around, but think about exhaling, pressing your back into the mat. I want you to try to be 90, but if you need to inch it up a little bit because, you know, we get tired, that's fine too, okay? So, wall sit for 45 seconds. Then we got 15 seconds rest. We're doing 2 new exercises in this one. We're doing a jump back snatch. So, how that looks. I know, it sounds intimidating, but it's really not. So, I got a set of 12s. I'm gonna go light with this, don't go heavy with this. I got 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna put my hands in my dumbbells, jump back, jump forward, snatch a dumbbell. Back down, jump, jump, alternate. Notice how I'm just finding a pace, and then I'm gonna snatch that dumbbell up. So thinking about step, hop back, and then get into that snatch. It does not need to be anything heavy, okay? Because I want you to keep going for 45 seconds. So it's a snap back, then snatch. So let me show you that one more time. Here, here, snatch. Back down, here, here, snatch. Andy, you're doing Andy and Amy, cleans. You can do the same thing, but you're doing it with the clean. See, jump back, clean it. Jump back, clean it, okay? Because they can't go overhead. Or Andy, you could do barbell, but barbell, you're just not jumping back. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay, so that's exercise 2. Exercise 3 is also a new one. We're gonna get into a bear crawl, and we're gonna basically do bear crawl fast step outs. So if I get in a bear crawl position, see how I'm in that little bear crawl? I got my butt down, and then what I'm gonna do, now if I wanna hop, I can kind of hop, but it's easier to step. But my focus is keeping my core is super engaged because you're having to hold yourself in that bear crawl position. So you're gonna step and step. So think about bear crawl to start, and then you step that leg out. Okay? I gotta move over wider. So your bear crawl, straight leg, straight leg, straight leg, back to bear crawl. Okay? So your main part of that hold is your bear crawl, and then you step that leg out like you would a lateral lunge almost. Does that make sense? Okay. 45 work, 15 rest, 5 rounds. Have a wall, have some dumbbells out. I'm moving beside my dumbbells are at. It's just so my wall is over there. Okay, wall sits, jump back snatches. Whoo! And bear crawl steps. That's what we're calling them, bear crawl steps. All right, guys, find a wall. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Find a wall. Push your back against that wall. Hands can be anywhere. They can even be at your sides. Just don't have them resting on your legs. Press your shoulders up against the wall. Your back's up against the wall. And we're finding that wall sit.
Halfway there.
Woo, we're halfway there. This is where you start to feel it in your legs. You can hit them legs, you can do that too.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Woo, my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake them legs out. We're jump back snatching. So we jump back, and then we jump forward, pick an arm and snatch. Jump back, pick an arm, snatch the other side.
Let's go.
Here we go. So we're down here, back up, snatch a dumbbell. Alternate. So it's like you're doing a burpee almost, but no push-up. And then when you get back to your dumbbells, you're snatching one overhead.
Halfway there.
Halfway there.
10 seconds.
Rest. Everybody rest. You're going to get into bear crawl. Let me show you this one again. Bear crawl hold. Step it out. Step it out. Your focus will try to be going quickly.
Let's go.
Here we go. Bear crawl hold. Step it out. Step it out. Keep your core engaged. You should be feeling this in your core. Feeling this in your legs. That bear crawl hold is not something we've done lately. Keep breathing. Woo, halfway. I'm lit up on fire. Keep breathing.
10 seconds.
You got this. 2, 1. Woo. Those lit me up warm now. Oh, find a wall. Find your wall. We're gonna wall sit. Here we go.
Let's go.
Bring it down. Press that back up against the wall. You need to come up a little bit because your quads are like, oh my God, Becky, my quads. That's fine. Just think about keeping your back on the mat or on the wall, your shoulders on the wall. And breathe.
Halfway there.
You started a little higher and then you can sink down a little bit as you start to catch your breath. Woo.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Rest.
Rest. Jump back snatches. Now, my dumbbells are right in front of my feet. So they're right there. So I can jump back, jump forward, and then snatch.
Let's go.
Here we go. Jump back, jump forward, snatch. Keep your butt down. When you snatch, so don't have your butt high like a deadlift, have it down like a squat, and be looking in front of you.
Halfway there.
Halfway there, keep breathing. Nice,
10
guys.
seconds.
Rest. Bear crawl step outs. Ooh, these are what kicking my booty today. So you're gonna find that bear crawl. You can start hands and knees.
Let's go.
Bring those knees up. Keep your core engaged. Keep your knees bent. Find that bear position. Step it out. Doesn't have to be super fast. Slow, and these are kicking my booty.
Halfway there.
Keep breathing.
Seconds.
Should be feeling this in the quads. Breathing heavier. Rest. We're back to a wall sit. Whoo! Those warm me up quick. Back to a wall sit. Here we go.
Let's go.
Bring it down. Today's one of those workouts where we're taking movements that we've done before and we're making them a little more challenging, or we're adding on a different stimulus. Kind of fun. We're also like, holy crap. So you really might feel this tomorrow. Especially since some of these exercises we've never really done before. I'm gonna be hurting from the V-ups. Keep breathing. Now I'm doing what I told you not to do, is have my hands on my legs. See, even coach messes up sometimes. Rest. But I just call myself out and I say it's okay. We all do it. Okay. Jump back snatches. Dumbbells are in front of me. Here we go.
Let's go.
We're gonna jump back. Drop your butt when you go to snatch. So drop your butt down, look at the wall in front of you before you go to snatch that dumbbell. So your hips aren't super high, they're low, like a low squat.
Halfway there.
Weights are light, so it shouldn't be hard keeping it close and bringing it up overhead.
10 seconds.
Rest. Bear crawl step outs. Whoo! Here we go.
Let's go.
Bring it up to that bear crawl so my knees are not super high off the floor. Maybe about 2 inches. I step my leg out, I come back to bear crawl. I laterally step my leg out, come back to bear crawl. Keep breathing.
Halfway there.
Woo! Lighten up the core.
Seconds.
Keep it up. Woo! Rest. We're going back to a wall sit. Nice job, guys. Round 3. This is where we find our breathing. Here we go.
Let's go.
Bring it down. Hands off your legs. You need to bring it up a little bit because your legs are like, I'm going to fall to the ground. That's fine. Just keep your shoulders, your back on the mat. Keep breathing. Whoo. This is where we find our breath again. Press against that wall. It's your little active rest right here.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, you got it. Legs might be shaking a little bit. That's okay. Press into that wall.
Rest.
Rest. Jump back snatches. We're in round 3. Woo, I'm sweating now. Get yourself ready. 2, 1.
Let's go.
Jump back. Drop your butt. Snatch it up overhead. Keep breathing.
Halfway there.
Keep moving. So when I come into snatch, I bring the dumbbell that I'm going to snatch a little closer underneath my pelvis.
10 seconds.
Rest. Woo, bear crawl step outs. What are these technically called? Bear lateral step outs. Here we go.
Let's go.
Find that bear crawl. Squeeze your butt, step it out. No need to go worry about going super fast. These will kick your booty after 45 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep pressing through those hands. Pressing through those palms. Step it back to bear crawl, then step it out. Don't go too early. On your step out.
10 seconds.
Step that foot back, then step the other one out. Whoo!
Rest.
Rest. I don't know about you guys, but those bear crawls. Oh my goodness. Those are kicking my booty today. We're back to a wall sit, round 4.
Let's go.
Here we go. Press your back into that wall. Keep your hands off your lap. So even if they're just at your side, it's totally acceptable. Think about breathing down into your belly. Lower it down if you can. If you try to and you're like, whoo, my legs are going to give out, raise it up just a little bit.
Halfway there.
Focus on your core, your back, and your breathing. Whoo.
10 seconds.
Nice job, guys. Legs are shaking. Keep breathing.
Rest.
Rest. Ooh, we're in the middle. Or wait, is this round? I'm not even gonna guess. Step back, snatches. Jump back snatches. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You just gotta think about making sure you're not looking at your dumbbells when you snatch. Look across from you.
Halfway
So
there.
you drop your butt down, jump back, come back, drop your butt, look up. Then snatch.
10 seconds. Rest.
Rest, bear crawls. Bear crawl, lateral step out. Get yourself ready. 3, 2. Woo, last round, friends. I thought we were only in our 4th round. Good thing I didn't say anything. We're in our 5th. That's the last thing you gotta do. So find that awesome bear crawl. Not the last thing. You got a little finisher. Little finisher. Woo! You should be all warmed up now. Halfway. Keep breathing. Oh my goodness. Woo, rest. Nice job. Woo, grab water. Because we got one little finisher. Oh my goodness, friends. Tell me if you thought that was a doozy. Because I thought that was a doozy. Okay. Last thing we got, friends, is like 3 minutes. But I gotta shut the water quick. Okay. This last part, you're gonna want light weights. Nothing crazy heavy. We're working for 30. We're resting for 15. 2 exercises, 3 rounds, okay? So it's, make sure that's right. It's 4 minutes. Okay, let me show you what we're doing. We're doing a bridge hold with a dumbbell fly. So I'm gonna have 5s, like literally going light. Make sure you guys can see me because I need to have enough space. So 3, 2, 1, go. You're gonna bring your hips up. You're gonna bring your arms up. You're gonna squeeze your butt. You're gonna come here and then here. So we're doing reverse flies with our back on the ground, our hips high. So I'm using 5s. Sure, I could bring these to the ground. But if I had 8s, I can tell you I'm probably only going here. So I'm gonna go 5s, and I'm gonna keep myself where I can keep this all engaged, okay? And I'm not falling down. So we got a bridge hold with a reverse fly. And then minute 2, oh yes, minute 2. We're gonna hold that boat pose. So this all engaged, shoulders are back. Remember, you can always go here or switch it to there. Woo! So reverse flies in a bridge and boat pose hold with, oh, I have that with a dumbbell. My bad. So you can do this with or without dumbbell. I'll give you choices. But if I'm in boat pose hold like this with a dumbbell, look, light dumbbell in front of me. Or you can just hold a boat pose, either or, your choice. All right, friends, let's rock this out. Reverse flies in a bridge hold to start. Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bring it up to a bridge, bring your arms straight up. Bring it out to a fly. Only go as far as you can, that you can maintain that position.
Halfway there.
Keep your throat open. You feel like you're losing your foundation,
Rest.
then you just simply not bring your dumbbells this far. So boat pose, you can have, I'm gonna hold a light 5-pound dumbbell, but what I'm gonna do is lean it back like a Russian twist. Shoulders are back, butt is squeezed. I'm holding a dumbbell in front of me. My arms are bent, shoulders are back, and I'm breathing. I'm almost balancing back on my sit bones.
Halfway there.
Keeping my core engaged. Ooh. 2, 1.
Rest.
Rest. Back to a bridge with the reverse fly. Weights are light. Here we go. Bring up the hips first, arms come up. Keep your throat open. Not about how many you get or how far your arms get out to your sides. Go where you can maintain form. And maybe you hold for a second on the outside. Squeeze your butt. Rest. Bring it back up. We're going to find that boat pose hold. We're going to hold a dumbbell. Here we go. Lean it back. Shoulders are back. Core is engaged. Butt is squeezed. Dumbbells in front of you. You could have a plate weight too. Whatever you can hold. You can even hold this higher overhead. Ooh, that becomes a little more challenging. Rest. We have one more round, friends. One more round. You're supposed to be nice and sweaty from that last little circuit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bring that bridge up. Find those reverse flies. This is the last one of these.
Halfway there.
Keep those hips up. Squeeze your butt.
Rest.
Last hold. Whew. You're going to have your dumbbell. Lean it back. Legs come up, butt is squeezed. My weight is slightly above, almost above my knees, but shoulders are back, butt is squeezed, ribs are in, breathing.
Halfway there.
15 more seconds. You can feel the sweat coming down my face. Keep breathing. Rest. Nice job, you guys. Woo, way to do those new exercises today, or add to what we